Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and the beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Before acknowledging that he had proposed to Hope Logan, Thomas Forrester gave clues and perplexed Ridge Forrester, according to the Monday, January 31, spoilers for Bold and the Beautiful. Thomas was content to wait for Hope to recover and was sure that eventually she would take the ring off of her chain and put it on her finger. Although Ridge applauded Thomas for taking risks, he cautioned him against placing too much pressure on Hope at this point. Thomas thanked Ridge for his steadfast support and reaffirmed that he wouldn't. Ridge embraced Thomas and said that if love was meant to be, it would find a way because Hope had accepted the proposal. On Monday's B&B episode, Hope aggressively defended Thomas when Brooke Logan questioned if she truly saw herself with him in the future at the cabin. After Hope revealed the sole reason she didn't think she was ready for marriage, Brooke became enraged and inquired as to if Thomas had made a proposal. Brooke was glad to find that Hope didn't have an engagement ring after Hope admitted that Thomas had. Hope, however, drew attention to the fact that she omitted a yes or no and flaunted the ring on her chain. This reminded Brooke further of Thomas' obsessive behavior, so she was frightened and assumed it must have been his idea. Hope emphasized that before making any significant decisions, she simply needed more time to make sure the kids were in a stable environment. Hope inquired as to whether Brooke didn't want her to be happy, and Brooke said that she did want Hope to be content, just as she was with Liam Spencer. Hope yelled at Liam for leaving her and spoke up for all that Thomas had going for him. Brooke implored Hope not to marry Thomas after realizing that a future between them was indeed feasible. Brooke was trying so hard to convince her daughter that Hope was not going to be Thomas' wife. Luna Nozawa was reassured by Poppy Nozawa at the Forrester Creations design office that Bill Spencer was not her father. Luna objected when Poppy said it was hilarious that she would even think so. Luna inquired as to whether Poppy had slept with Bill, but her mother disliked being questioned. Luna, who naturally interpreted that as a yes because the time frame lined up, questioned if Poppy was telling the truth about Bill being her father. Poppy said she was speaking the truth, but Luna was tired of the constant concealment around her father's identity. Poppy became more and more upset, telling Luna that she had always made choices for her and that she hoped it was sufficient. Although Luna reassured Poppy that she appreciated their connection, she couldn't help but feel self-conscious when she glanced in the mirror. Poppy persisted in highlighting their relationship and coerced Luna into giving them a covert handshake. Poppy gave Luna a strong embrace after telling her that she was her entire universe. Ridge Forrester signed all the papers at the beach home, formally appointing Bill as his new landlord. Bill informed RJ that he was dating a remarkable young woman, so please keep the home tidy. Bill noticed Poppy merely in a throng of people, but there was something about the Nozawa ladies that made you sit up and pay notice. If Bill recalled Poppy after just one night, RJ assumed he must have developed a strange bond with her, but Bill said sometimes that's all it takes. RG mentioned that Bill would get a surprise present from Poppy after discussing their potential reunion. According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Poppy's secrets will continue to come to light in the near future. Check back for updates on any January 30th episode of Bold and the Beautiful indicate that Luna Nozawa will find it difficult to comprehend what's going through Poppy Nozawa's mind. Though Luna isn't quite certain her mother is speaking the truth, Poppy claimed that Bill Spencer wasn't her father. Of course, with Poppy's propensity to cut off any conversation about her father, Luna can never be certain of anything. Poppy is quite sensitive and reticent about the subject, so Luna will question what her mother is really hiding and why. Luna won't give up on discovering the entire plot, even if she will have to put this on hold for the time being. According to other B&B teasers, Ridge Forrester and Brooke Logan will exchange notes on some significant news and discover they are both aware of Thomas Forrester's proposal to Hope Logan. Ridge is open to the idea that perhaps this marriage will occur if it's meant to be, but he also cautioned Thomas not to put too much pressure on Hope to accept. Brooke, on the other hand, will disagree with Ridge in Tuesday's episode because she believes that Hope should never marry Thomas. After this brief outburst, Ridge and Brooke will kiss and make up because they are determined not to allow their kids get in the way of their personal romance, even if there will be some tension. On Tuesday's episode, Dick Christie will also return to the character of Charlie Weber. Based on this, it appears that Charlie will move quickly to address a security concern. Naturally, while Charlie is in security guard mode, he tends to overreact, so there can be a false alert that causes him to lose his cool. In any event, once Thomas appears, Charlie could also learn about his marriage proposal. Charlie may ultimately get an opportunity to comment on the idea and express his thoughts with Thomas, but for now, Thomas will share some silly moments with him as he plays about. According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Thomas will only consider Hope's viewpoint, so he'll keep hope that she brings him encouraging news and agrees to marry him soon. According to Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, word of Thomas Forrester's impending marriage proposal is going to fly. Drama will begin when Ridge Forrester puts the jigsaw pieces together and discovers Thomas has proposed during the week of January 29–February 2. After Thomas persuades Ridge that getting married could be beneficial for him, Ridge will explain to Brooke Logan what he has learned and stand by his son's decisions. Brooke will undoubtedly believe that this marriage proposal is a terrible idea, and she isn't afraid to voice her opinions. Fans of B&B are aware that Brooke hoped Logan would change her mind about Thomas and not promise him a lifetime of happiness. Steffi Forrester will be surprised that things have gone that far when she hears updates about Thomas proposing to Hope for marriage. John, Finnegan and Steffi will both agree that Thomas and Hope's wedding is a bad idea once Steffi loses it and tells him what's happening. It appears that Finn and Steffi will speak with Brooke shortly after, letting her know that they agree that Hope and Thomas' wedding is not appropriate. Although Hope hasn't said yes to Thomas' proposal just yet, it might not be long before she does. Hope wants to wear Thomas' ring on her finger. That may make Brooke, Finn, and Steffi very anxious. It's not difficult to see all of this culminating in a minor intervention. One day, Hope could arrive at work to discover Steffi, Finn, and Brooke waiting for her. Maybe the three will ambush Hope and tell her a million times over how this wedding to Thomas would never work. But since Hope is now going through a rebellious phase, trying to intervene might backfire and encourage her to fully commit to Thomas. It's obvious that Hope wants to be independent and think for herself, therefore she won't care what people think of their marriage. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful suggest that Hope and Thomas may begin arranging their wedding shortly, but Xander Avant's impending actions might lead to more problems. Thanks for watching if you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.